In Jerusalem, everyone knows about this famous museum called Yad Vashem to commemorate the Jews who were brutally killed by the Nazis during World War II 80 years ago. But I'm taking you to a smaller museum in the Notre Dame Hotel that hosts a rare cultural relic. From this exhibition, one can see how the ancient Roman Empire tortured the Jews who revolted against their rule in the 1st century. Let us go to visit this place. This museum in Jerusalem exhibits a replica of the Shroud of Turin, so let's better understand this relic.
A cultural relic? What's that?
It's a cloth that used to wrap around a famous dead person. It's been kept as a special treasure because this cloth was said it wrapped around the body of Jesus.
Wow, do you want to scare me by looking at these things in the middle of the night?
It has special history. There are not many exhibitions like this. You guys are really fortunate for the chance to see these kind of exhibits.
It's a little dark here. Is it because we're trying to conserve electricity, or is it to create a mysterious atmosphere?
You're right, it is for the atmosphere. If we walk further, the light will turn on, and if it doesn't turn on, here's the switch.
Oh.
The Jews used simple cloth to wrap around the bodies of the dead and then bury them without a need of a coffin. This is the Shroud of Turin.
The Shroud of Turin! Why is it called the Shroud of Turin?
That's because the shroud is currently kept at Turin, so it's called the Shroud of Turin.
According to historical records, the Shroud started from Jerusalem, went through the other Middle Eastern countries, then ended up in France. At last, it was kept in Turin, Italy. From the Shroud of Turin, you can see the head of the deceased, and here is the feet. In 1532, the shroud was kept in a silver box, which was stored in a little chapel in France. Because of a fire, part of the silver box melted onto the shroud itself, which burned through the corner of the shroud. When they put out the fire, the shroud was damaged by the fire and water. In 1988, scientists used carbon dating to determine that the relic was actually from the 13th century. But in 2013, scientists used vibrational spectroscopy to show that the shroud actually came from the 1st century instead. The different results caused many controversies.
No wonder people think this shroud is fake.
How about we go to see some other exhibits? In 1898, the shroud was exhibited in Turin Cathedral publicly for the first time. An Italian photographer captured the face of the shroud. When he developed the negative, he found a person's face underneath.
Wow, it's almost like seeing a ghost.
That's unbelievable!
Through the analysis of a physicist to get this image onto the shroud, you need a strong light coming from the inside. The power of the light must be over 1 billion watts, but it can only last less than a 1 in 4 billionth of a second. Anything more would burn the cloth. This kind of light is way stronger than the ultraviolet light that we have now. That's why scientists cannot recreate this image even today.
If this image can't be done in the 21st century, then there's no way that people from the Middle Ages could have done this.
Maybe when Jesus rose from the dead, a light emanated from him, imprinting his image onto the shroud.
There are other exhibits. Upstairs, we can see the horrific methods that the Romans used. Let's go and check them out.